The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
The pace subsequent to our last meeting and based on the plans you articulated and announced is truly exceeding expectations, and I am certain I'm not an exemption. What are the investors and shareholders who I am sure are engaged in this entire process in a different regime currently observing? Specifically, what are the concrete results we have achieved to date?
As of today, we indeed have exceptional results, particularly in meeting our public commitment. 26 hectares of the peninsula have been commissioned. Furthermore, as a result of very active construction work, approximately 20 hectares of land have already been created on the second peninsula. We are currently preparing to commission a total of 48 hectares of land by January. This island is not merely a construction site. It has become a living organism with its own positive processes. In this context, I would like to note that currently with the island's physical construction, we have also established a parallel development dynamic, which means that 3 major projects are already underway at this location, each requiring dedicated attention and description.
Regarding the work currently being executed here, could you elaborate on the construction activities, the involvement and number of personnel and the overall scale? I understand that practically the entire region is engaged in the endeavor.
With a project of this magnitude, the human element is naturally present. This is not a transient business venture built solely on economic indicators. We must fundamentally address the 3 core principles underpinning this project. First and foremost, it is the tremendous efficiency and unwavering support from state institutions. Accordingly, the driving force behind this project is the timely decision-making provided by the government. Second, I would specifically highlight the discipline of the company's founder, Mr. Buba Keburia, which is instrumental in the creation of this venture and elevates the project's overall efficiency to a very high standard. And third, of course, it is the dedicated management team who are, it must be said, abnormally passionate about this project.
Are you required to make any course corrections, and could you provide further insight into the level of involvement? You referred to this location as a living organism. How is the region integrated given the support from local and federal government level?
I fundamentally believe the main cornerstone of this success is the company's strategically correct planning. We first embodied the philosophy of attracting international success and global expertise to this project, aiming to create a unique environment in Georgia where both Georgian and foreign individuals would have the opportunity for self-realization. The next crucial step was identifying leaders who would fully embrace this vision and elevate it to new heights. Regarding the involvement of Autonomous Republic's government, we are of course immensely grateful. We have daily communication with the local authorities. We receive unwavering support from government of the Adjara Autonomous Republic and the current mayor of Batumi. In the event of any identified issue, state institutions demonstrate great efficiency in supporting this project. What does this entail? Firstly, subsequent to the 26 hectares being commissioned and the land certified as suitable for construction, we have already obtained the necessary permits for an ultra-modern building. Active foundation and piling works are currently underway here, and by spring we anticipate the structure will be visible above ground level.
What is the height of this building complex?
It is a 58-story building, an ultra-modern complex encompassing a hotel, apartments, indoor and outdoor pools, a lounge, a leisure and wellness center, duplexes, and a designated helicopter landing pad or helipad. This will serve as the first significant signal to everyone that the Batumi Island is now fully operational and hosting people. The second critical project, which was recently announced at this location, location and was covered by your television channel, is the Lamborghini Tower presentation, executed by an independent investor, FK Develop. It is positioned as exclusive, collectible real estate, and it is a momentous occasion as we are engaging with the historic Lamborghini family. The fact that this family's attention has been focused on Batumi is, we must state clearly, an event of global significance for our country. The third item, which I will share with you exclusively, and you certainly deserve this information, is another upcoming project on Batumi Island. The contract has already been executed. Specifically, the distinguished Georgian businessman, Mr. Mindias Abanadze, IG Development, along with his exceptional team, has initiated the development of an ultra-modern, multifunctional shopping center in Batumi. It will span approximately 100,000 square meters, implementing a concept that currently has no analog in Georgia.
Given this remarkable paces and the current situation, what is the disposition of your founder and how does he monitor this project? Furthermore, since you and I appear to be setting certain timelines for each other, what can we expect to encounter during our next meeting? Does your observation of the current project execution allow you to state, for instance, that in 3 months' time, or perhaps by the end of the year or by January, which you and I are focused on as a time for the legalization and full legal commissioning of the 48 hectares, there will be further substantial changes and progress.
In this instance, inspirational steps naturally emanate from the central figures, which is, of course, our company's founder, Mr. Keburia. We can state directly that he operates without limits. His energy is precisely what drives the management team's affection for this project. We always strive to achieve significantly greater results during every subsequent visit or working meeting than originally planned or anticipated. This stems from the conviction, held by everyone and primarily by the company's founder, that this is a historic process for the country, designed to create a project that will showcase our nation in a unique light. This is the logical outcome of the entire endeavor. Regarding future plans, I have already discussed the 3 ongoing projects. We also have future positive changes planned, both in terms of project enhancement and potential for new investment groups. With your permission, I will reserve those details for your next visit, as they are currently in the planning stage and we will soon share them as realized ideas.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.